Hey everyone, this is my fourth update for the Great Graduate Job Hunt, and today I'm going to be talking to you a bit about how to deal with rejections, which I think a lot of people can probably relate to. I'm coming to you today from Germany. I'm preparing for my exams, and I'm particularly stressed out about all the rejections I've been getting, which are probably around 30 at this point. And actually last week I had an interview for a vacation scheme where I made it under the last 40 out of 300, and then on Tuesday I got the rejection that I didn't make it. So that was a particularly stressful day, and it got me thinking about how I deal with these kind of moments and how I can help others deal with them. So the first thing I want to raise is that failure is not the end. It's easy to kind of crumble and to put everything into question and to start worrying about other things that aren't even related to that rejection you've just faced. Just the general idea of failing in life, failing at university, and so on. But failure is not the end. It's a new starting point. It's a way for you to go back and look at what could I have done better? Why did I fail this time? And what did I do right to get this far? For example, for me, how did I make it into the interview round? And what can I do next time to make it to the stage of actually getting hired? And a really good way to kind of find out about what you did wrong and right is to try and get individual feedback. Now, I know that a lot of big companies will not do that if you get rejected in the initial stages, but if you make it further, it's always worth asking why they did not select you. And sometimes that might not even be down to your abilities, but simply because they considered someone else a better fit, because they had better personal connection, and all these type of things. But at the same time, it might also give you some really valuable information on how to proceed next time. Then another point is build really strong support networks. You don't have to do this alone. Talk to your family and friends. Let someone be a part of the experience that you have and share that with them, because when you have these type of experiences where you get rejected, it's really good to be able to speak to people who take a part in that and who care about your success and who are there for you when that doesn't manifest immediately. A further thing I'd recommend is finding a mentor in the sector. Now, I've been really lucky that I have two lawyers who are currently mentoring me and who are always ready and able to help me with my problems, even if sometimes it's just the emotional support. So for example, yesterday I spoke to a lawyer who went to my university, did the conversion course, had the same type of fears about not getting a training contract, had the same type of rejections, and who gave me loads more good advice, but also reassured me that I am on the right path and that this rejection isn't the be and end all of it. Another thing is building alternatives. So I didn't get a vacation scheme. So one thing I did, for example, is I translated my CV into German and I marched down to our nearest law firm, which is not very big, but I handed in my CV and I said, look, I want to get some experience, because any experience is good experience, and that might enable me to finally get the vacation scheme at a later stage. And then another thing I'd really recommend is just do something that makes you feel good for a day. And by that, if you want to lie in bed and kind of relax and feel a bit sorry for yourself, that's great, but also do something that makes you feel good about yourself. So for me, that's going to the gym. It makes me feel more active, it makes me feel healthy, and it kind of pushes my motivation again. So these are my tips on dealing with rejections. I hope you don't face too many of them, but if you do, know that it is a natural process, and even the best people got rejected 100 times, and just bear that in mind. You can do it and keep applying, and one day someone will say yes.